mom style. Hi, Tater Tots. DailyGrace here for My Damn Channel Live. Did you miss me last week? I'm so sorry. Let's start off today's show with MFCFLTS, my favorite comment from last Thursday's show. It comes from Muffin Derpy, which is a genius username. Grace would have jumped up and did a circle for a shot of Bailey's. If you guys didn't watch last Thursday's show while I was on vacation, My Dumb Channel had Tommy the Pomeranian, the dog that works at the Tumblr offices, fill in as the host of the show, and apparently he was not into doing some tricks. Check out this clip.
This is what it takes to train a dog. You have to have patience. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Up. Oh, you're so tired.
That dog is so tired, but guess who's not tired? This dog. And you know what? I would absolutely jump up and down and spin in a circle if Bailey's was present. Oh my God, what's happening? It's here. I can't control what my body does. It's just doing it naturally. Give it to me. Guys, we worked more than 5 minutes on that bit. Delicious. Tastes like mother's milk. Can you imagine if your mom lactated that? That would be a great mom. Because I was away on vacation last week, I wanted to dedicate the majority of today's show to simply catching up with you guys and answering some of your questions. So let's just do straight up internet Q&A this whole time that we have together. Let's start with a comment from YouTube. Let's see, it comes from Taylor Phelps with numbers and letters. Whoa, that is quite a conundrum. What is your best Honey Boo Boo impression? You better recognize. You better recognize. Her neck is a 6th character on that show. 7, how many are there? There's a lot. There's a lot going on. That show, is so good. They're all so good. But my favorite person on the show is the person that does the subtitles for them, because I would have no idea what they're saying at any point ever in time. So God bless whoever has to sit there and transcribe the tapes. Let's take a Tumblr question, shall we? This is from Jessam Beard. Are you adopted? A really heavy question. No, you jerk. I'm not adopted that I know of. I'm pretty sure I came from my mother's womb, but that's more of a question for my mom than for me. So I don't know. I think I'm 90% sure, and I bet my mom's watching right now, and she's probably calling me on my phone in the other room and trying to explain that I'm not adopted. Aren't we all adopted? Because really, if God is our father, then we're all adopted. Let's take another Tumblr question. This is what is said. How do I dance at a club without looking like an idiot? From what I hear on the streets, it's a little bit of this. Google it. Just Google it, okay? Let's take another question from Tumblr, shall we? It's from Click to Houston, okay? How to finish my senior year of high school with a bang. Bring a gun to school. Just kidding. Oh my God, do not do that ever in your life. Ever, 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 ever. That's a joke. How to start and end with a bang. Be yourself. Be yourself from the beginning to the end of time. Don't ever be what you think other people will want you to be. Also, maybe try bringing a slip and slide into the hallway. That's fun for everyone. So that'll get you noticed. You'll be Tim Slip and Slide Jones. That's a fun nickname for you to adopt. Let's take a Twitter question, shall we? This is from MX9. If you could spend one day with Honey Boo Boo Child and her glitzy pet boy pig, what would you do? Oh, what would I do? That's a great question. I think I'd want to, I'm like out of breath even just answering this question. So excited I am. I think I'd just like to sit in her living room and have her do like a pseudo beauty pageant for me, like show me her routines, and then we'd just make mac and cheese, and we'd watch episodes of DailyGrace together and all the other wonderful programming on MyDemChannel.com together, and it would just be, it'd be really great. And at the end of the day, when the sun is setting in the background, I'd look over to her and I'd say, honey boo boo, I read Naked Nice. And then I go, poof, smoke bomb, and disappear. Let's take a Twitter question. This is from Tyler Oakley. Remember when we saw Hunger Games in the theater together and it was the best thing ever? I missed you. Oh my God. That was really a really fun time. We, at Playlist Live, a group of us went and watched the Hunger Games at a local movie theater, and the theater was so packed full of people, and we found this mysterious upper balcony that had seating in it. All I remember from that, one, was that I was crying and trying not to show people that I was crying. So I was pinching my leg a lot to keep the tears in. But then two, I remember when Rue died. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing. When Rue died in that film, I just remember one guy, it must have been like 3 rows back and catty corner to all of us, just totally silent in the theater, just go, the most audible gasp I've ever heard in my life by one man in a movie theater. And I will remember that gasp forever. He was genuinely affected by that film. And I never found out who that gasp belonged to. Guess I'll never know. Such is life. Let's take a comment from YouTube. This is from Hearts1 in the Sand. Okay, Hearts in the Sand. You guys are all about putting numbers for letters. If you had a pet unicorn, what would you call it? I would call it Fake Horse. No, I'd call it War Horse. Great. And then that unicorn would grow up with such confidence, thinking that there's an entire play inspired just by that unicorn. All you want to do is instill confidence into the youth, etc. Let's take a Tumblr question. This is from Pet My Lion. How women's periods get in sync? That is a really difficult question. That's one of the mysteries of the whole universe. I have no idea how it happens. It's gotta be some Eckhart Tolle bull that I don't understand. I don't know. I've never lived in a house with more than 2 girls, so I don't know that it's actually happened to me. But it's weird. It's like one of those things that when Mother Nature was creating this issue in our bodies was like, and wait till this happens. Not only is it gonna be weird for them once a month, when they all get together, they're all gonna be on it at the same time. You, Mother Nature. Let's take a Tumblr question. This is from World Lies. What do you think of Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style is how I hear that you're supposed to Gangnam Style. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it, like King Kong and Nams, like food. And what do I think of it? It's really beautiful. When you break it down, it's really just a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. There's a lot going on. I've only watched it fully once. I have to go back because I know I'm going to put it on my iPad, and I know I'm going to be listening to it a lot on repeat when I get on the subway after the show. I think it's great. What do you guys think of it? Do you love it? Do you know the dance? I haven't learned it yet, but I promise I will try to learn the dance for myself and you. Because you know now at weddings, they're gonna break out Gangnam Style, and you're gonna be an idiot if you don't know how to do it. Let's take a Twitter question. This is from Taylor Made Right. Why am I funny when not trying and not funny when trying? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because it's natural. When comedy is natural, it's funnier, right? Something like that. I think maybe you should stop trying in life in general. Should be the lesson that you take away from this. What do you get when you try? Failure. What do you get when you don't try? Complete and utter success every single time you do it. You don't try anything. So if there's anything I can impart to you, is do not try. a lot of life lessons that you should not take from today's show. Let's take a YouTube comment. This is from Hi Manny, 1998. Grace, what food do you hate so much that you would burn it over and over again without pity? Whoa, okay. What food do I feel most strongly about hating so much? Well, this has been a thing of mine that I've hated for my whole life, is hamburger helper. That is gross. That is so gross. I can't stand it, and I really hate it because I have negative associations with it. When I was a child, my mom used to make hamburger helper because she's a mom on the go. She's got to make quick meals for 3 children, so she did what she had to do, but it was gross, and then she made me sit at the table and finish it, and I wasn't allowed to leave the table until I finished it, and so I used to think that if I cut it up tiny, eventually, the tinier and tinier that I cut it up, it would eventually disappear completely off my plate. So I'd spend like a half hour just cutting it up as tiny as possible. Really rational thinker. One thing I've been known for my whole life is how rational and problem-solving-ish I am. Let's take a comment from YouTube. This is Make Me Fly 00. Who's your favorite One Direction member? His name rhymes with Barry Biles. So, figure that out for yourself. It's a complicated puzzle that I presented to you. Let's take another comment, shall we? What do we have? It's from Woodland Sway. I got my permit today. Driving tips? Do not text and drive. Don't do it. It's not worth it. They have all those commercials out now with people that have gotten very hurt texting and driving, and those commercials affect me in a really strong way. So don't do it. You can wait. You can wait, okay? Also, keep your car clean. My brother used to have Taco Bell family meal wrappers all over the bottom of his car. And I thought less of him for that, so don't let people think less of you. Let's take a Tumblr question now. It comes from Arnold Palmer. Do you think you're a good singer? Nope, not even a little bit. I can't sing to save my life. My mom's a great singer. Tim is a very good singer. My older brother John is a good singer. Me, no, not good at all. So it's good to be self-aware sometimes, right guys? Let's take a comment from YouTube. It's from Kendra Olojan. Cool name. Hey, it's my birthday today. Can you wish me happy birthday? It would mean a lot to me. Happy birthday. How old are you turning? Did you say it in the comment? Because I instantly forgot after reading that comment. And happy birthday to everyone that has a birthday in their lives at some point. Happy birthday to everyone. There, I said it. I said it. I said it. Now, you don't have to tweet at me to say happy birthday. I'm saying it to you right now. Take this image, cut this video out of this longer video. Happy birthday, you. There's your generic birthday greeting. Let's take a comment, shall we? This is from Mimococa. Okay, who is your celebrity crush? I like Pat Sajak. I like Seth MacFarlane. I like Will Ferrell, but that's more in like a platonic way, because he's married. And Chris Hemsworth. God dang it. What? Have you seen his hair is so beautiful and better conditioned than my hair that I mostly want to date him just to get tips on how I should wash my hair and style it. He puts his hair back in a ponytail better than I can. Yeah, he is Thor. He's Thor. He's Thor in real life. He's Thor if Thor cared about his hair. Let's take a comment from YouTube. This is Little Syriax. How have you not mentioned bear spray yet? Bear spray? There, I just mentioned it. What about it? What would you like to know? Do I own some? Yes. Have I used it? Never. Will I ever use it in my life? I hope not. Sometimes I think about the actual case when I'm going to have to use it, like if someone attacks me, and would I be able to do it? I don't know. I hope that time never comes, but it's nice to know it's there. It's also like, it sits on my floor, which it shouldn't sit on my floor. It should be put into like a safe place, but because every now and then I look down on my floor and I realize that's a dangerous substance that I'm just letting sit there, and I could kick it over and it could explode at any minute. Because is it flammable? I don't know. I don't know what exactly is in it. Let's take a Twitter question. This is from Colin G110. What is your biggest fear? Ooh, let's see. I get claustrophobic relatively easily. This is great to put out all of your fears into the universe so that everyone will know about them. I don't like sharks. Shark Week, no thanks. No thanks, Shark Week. And snakes, gross. What are they here for? What are they doing? Nothing productive, not a single thing. They don't even have arms. Why? They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. They serve no purpose in the world for anything productive that can help me in my life. No snakes. Get off all the planes. Let's take a comment from YouTube. This is from the Bumblebee Beth. Great alliteration. If you could put two animals together to make an amazing animal, what would they be and what would you call it? Oh man, this is a loaded, heavy question. Two animals. A sea otter would be one of them because they're great, and an elephant. Oh my God, can you imagine a giant sea otter that could swim? That would be that'd be like a whale, but like a nice whale. A whale that wouldn't ever kill a human being ever. Yeah, and we call it a sea elephant. Doesn't that exist? Aren't there sea elephants? Right? Someone look that up for me. Well, you don't have to, because I'll forget that I even posed that question instantly. Well, guys, thank you for spending some time with me. That's it for the show today. You're all relatively beautiful. Make sure that you guys catch me every other day of the week on mynamchannel.com/DailyGrace. Don't forget to subscribe to My Name Channel's YouTube shenanigans here so that I don't have to remind you that this is happening. You can just see it happen in your feed on YouTube. Tell Beth I said hi. Till next Thursday, guys. Live long and proper. Bye.